Welcome to Golem Productions, and where the shadow meets, my shadow meets the canned soda. All right, I don't know if it worked. Today I want to talk about, I don't want to spend too much time, but if you're thinking about joining a cult, are there any benefits? I don't know. If you feel like connecting to a cult leader, then and you find a benefit, then yes. Basically, your time will be structured and dictated by me. It sounds bad, but no. It's not dictation. It's activities and it's connecting within an eternal realm. So you grow and you maintain your own independence and you develop your own connection. I'm just here to facilitate it. If you benefit from the activities, and a lot of people do it, I mean, we take over the world, and how I destroyed governments, or destroyed. He's going to destroy government. Transform. That's what democracy does. But the change is slow. Some things we need very quickly, like my fame, like happening now. No. I sometimes get into these psychotic fits, and Ezekiel I have to thank for that. I'm just going for it a lot more now. I'm just like, wait, I might be psychotic, and this is an opportunity at acceptance. No medication. Why? When the influx, tomorrow is Shabbos. It's my first time. Prophesying. I'm gonna get it right because I get timid. Because I'm thinking, often distance. So it's prophecy, but prophecy. Gosh, I hate that word. Why can't we have something better, like something else? What's the Hebrew word for prophecy? I should know this. Neh, because no, my neh is negative. Neh. Like, don't go there. But, I don't know. Do you really want to follow all this? So, I mean, we're all going to be on an eternal cycle. And I can help you. I can help you with your inner cycles. Well, and we have a line of observance. And for those just joining us, even though you're way down there, we'll lift you up. So, I don't know, I'm trying it out. I think it's funny. It's all in Hashem's hands. It's not that I really want to be a cult leader. I just think the idea is cool, and whoa, and I had no desire for it. No desire. I just said, why not? Because I don't have any, I whittled everything down in the world. I don't have any interests. And I'm not trying to relive childhood like that. I'm trying to make a better childhood for everybody. And for my children, Daddy, I want to play with, Captain America or something, Right after Moshe gets upset. What does it look like? Paint a canvas in your house. Moshe coming down, crashing the tablets. It could be your masterpiece at home. It could be where you connect to the eternal every night. There's again, we're talking about activities, cult activities. If you're like a TV guy, you're probably not going to like this. If you are into reading and you're okay with yourself, as long as you're reading something, then you probably want to give us a try. See how much you can endure. And you also get different creative light. If there's a light where it's restricted access, I would say, or accessible only when Hashem lets you know and you grow. So there's lights, different levels. It's easier to ascend to that level on a sunny day. Shemesh penetrates through. It makes us happy. And even on a cloudy day, I still am connected, but it's a little bit the mood, Why do I have all these beverages here? I said the bracha. I'm not opening this one. This is for when I do the typing. Because I like my nerve. I like to coat it with bubbles. The bubbly champagne during the day. Do you get sleepy though with alcohol? That's the one thing I don't like. I did daytime drinking. I did it for a summer. Never again. You get down with the locals, you know. Do you think they have something to say? The construction workers. On their lunch break, off their lunch break, they're drinking on the job all the time. No wonder buildings are falling down. We're going to help prevent that. Because we're going to have equipment to improve your construction, stabilize your feet and your body, no matter what you eat or what you drink, even on the job. That's one of our goals for construction. There's going to be a boom, a big boom. Not a bang, but a boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. I hear you birds chirping and crying for your food. I can't help you with that. So we got cult activities. One of the cult activities is, so instead of drinking beer, I started drinking a 7-Up. So when I'm writing and stuff and I'm grabbing for something in the distance, I'm reaching for like a can. But I know there's sugar and stuff, so we're working on it. I guess maybe we'll have to come up with something. I'm not gonna say a sweetener, because it's already out there. All right, anyway, so we get it. I have to go into it now thinking, wow, I'm about to make a goal. That's my step into the light, and that's how I go. And then the intellect takes over. Then I'm still working it out. You know, it's just like on the job training. I'm pioneering. Does this work? Does this work? I already saw golems, so I know they exist. They were shown to me. I feel now privileged. Yes, it was a chemical induction, and I'm not trying to hide the fact. I'm just trying to do it manually now with the intellect. Before, I didn't even know. It was just like, oh, here we go. Here's a party. There are golems everywhere. And now, I'm looking at the fruits of my labor. I'm talking about, you know, how I got here as a Torah scholar, as the number one Torah scholar. What parsha are we on? All 360. All right, so that's it. That's all I really wanted to say. Tomorrow is Shabbos, so we'll be making, I'll show you what I'm making. I've never made this before. With this. Hey, it's called seasoned flour. Kentucky Colonel seasoned flour. I'm taking cauliflower and dipping them in it. It says you use milk. I've never done it like this. And I want to try new things. If my intuition is correct, this can go both ways. I will start condemning products, but if it is good, I shall be cherishing them and promoting them. Not all businesses are equal. Not all products are equal. And we also see what you put into the products, your essence. If I don't like your essence, X, you get an X. Your business gets an X. Your livelihoods are on the line, so go to LinkedIn and start networking quickly. Scramble, you professionals. The professional community that is not recognized is the happy hour community. And they do have social circles. Above their social circles are rich people, and they too have social circles. There's a lot of penetration above to get into that social circle, but that requires lubrication, and that means currency. We're talking about money. Let your minds adrift. What was that all about? I just send out the Talmudic currents. I just send it out. I check the kollels, and then I just go into the Talmud. So there's all kollels around there. It's not that hard to keep track of, my sheep. So so I go ahead and I get it. I feel the blessing comes on. The trembling starts to happen, and then the Talmud. So I mean, that's how I do. I practice blessings, like you practice this. You know, when you come up to the plate, you're swing a batter. So you come up to the plate, you're practicing your pose and your position. So the kind of, what were we talking about? What was it? Oh, the blessings, the Talmudic blessings. It's new to me. The Talmud is giving me all this insight and light. And I had to bless. We're trying out different approaches to blessing. I'll be making this for Shabbos tomorrow. We'll tell you how we did. And now I'm gonna go listen to music, cool down for a minute. I mean, I can't just jump into it. I have to be in shape. I know it. So this is a little exercise. All right. I think they got the messages. Putting this back. Save Jerusalem. Scooter. Arrivederci.